Tac, et re-YouTube. Et nous sommes partis pour la partie 4 de Metal Gear. C'est hyper. C'est hyper, c'est hyper, c'est hyper. Bon bah du coup par là ça va être compliqué de passer. On va aller voir par là si on y est. Une minute. Ah! Important de prendre des photos. Tu regarder les souvenirs. Ah, il n'a pas l'appareil photo! Déception. Putain, Raiden, je suis très déçu par ton attitude. Cet enfant n'est vraiment pas professionnel du tout. Ah là 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 là. Boum boum boum. On va aller voir par là si on y est. Ah, se fermer fait chier. Ah, il y a du bruit par là. Il y a du grabuge. On peut en profiter.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
Freeze!
Stop.
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid.
Sneaky Nounet!
What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Nav Scolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
Tu t'en sors
So
bien?
you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man.
Ah.
He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so.
M'appelle
I didn't
Raiden.
find his body.
Quel nom de merde!
They
Mon
told
pauvre!
me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Ah, Snake, il est taquin le Snake, il est taquin.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Si le
Colonel,
colonel
you know
savait
I've
qu'il est en
never
train
been
de parler à
trained in bomb
Snake.
disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their
Désolé.
own.
Ah!
There are more important issues at hand, Raiden.
Oh là
The
là.
enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
Come on.
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
La colonel chaton. Avec un jeu plus
This
mature.
is a C4
Donc oui, il faut pas
bomb.
des blagues sur Toto aux toilettes toutes les 5 secondes.
It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
On va trouver, t'inquiète. La blousaille.
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
C'est beau. Quel professionnalisme.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
Ah!
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel.
Une carte niveau 1.
The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
C'est pas gentil, Snake.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
all right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones.
Oh là
And
là,
as far
qu'est-ce
as I
qu'il
know,
parle dans
SEALs keep their
celui-là?
officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
Oui, vous aimez parler, on a compris.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec
tu vas
from
chier où?
here. Good luck, kid.
Mon pauvre.
Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Oui, papy. Très bien, papy. Oh là 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 là. Bossa Nova. Ça je prends. Donc il a dit j'active le machin bidule truc muche. Ah, il y a un truc là-dessus. Non mais fais pas des trucs. Eden, fais pas des cumulés s'il te plaît. Voilà. Ne ridiculise pas s'il te plaît. Donc il a dit Haute-Cologne, blablabla, nuage, reconnaître, bombe, kebab, tomate oignon. Si je résume bien. Apparemment là il y a une bombe. La question c'est, elle a l'air d'être au niveau du dessus. Je sais pas. Vous en pensez quoi? Bah je dirais qu'elle est au-dessus, mais je suis pas sûr. En tout cas c'est ce que le nuage fait supposer. Miroir. Tu crois miroir? Ah oui! Bien vu! Bien vu, chaton. Quel œil? Tu as l'œil de taupe.
Ryden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen
entendu,
anything
moi.
but a waste of good explosives.
Bah, je l'ai pas noté.
Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have
Parce que c'est
overlooked the
logique,
fact
si je
that I would be
l'entends,
called
enfin
into
si tu
this.
l'entends, je l'entends aussi.
There's
Hein,
something going on.
les joueurs du streaming, mais c'est ce que je l'ai pas noté quoi. Même quand tu étais à côté de Snake endormi. Ouais, ça je me rappelle. J'ai souvenir de ça. On va explorer le reste. Et accumuler pour le plaisir. Hop là. Yeah. J'ai quand même bien envie de vérifier par là comme s'il n'y a rien d'autre avant de repasser. Qu'est-ce qu'il fout là lui? Parce que tu foutais là mais t'y faut plus. Non, je pensais qu'il y avait un mur. Merde. Je suis pas là. Cassez-vous. Obligez pas de vous tirer dans les orteils. Hein. Ça va. Yeah. Yeah. Merde. Fais chier.
Enemy sight. Requesting back.
Touché. On m'a pas pris, hein. On m'a pas cramé, hein, sûr. Bon bah apparemment... On va aller voir de l'autre côté. Yeah. Oh, bonjour.
There's somebody there.
Freeze!
Oh, j'ai chaud. Tu vas plutôt aller par là, toi. On va claquer les chats, j'en ai pas 20 milliards. Regardez un peu partout s'il y a des bombes. Normalement, il y en a dans le B. Il y en a une dans chaque, je crois. Ce qui m'emmerde, c'est que j'ai pas trouvé... Bon, d'abord, je sais qu'elle est dans le coin. J'ai bien entendu. Il faut d'abord que je trouve l'ordi parce que je vois rien du tout là. Faut que je trouve l'ordi pour avoir les plans de cette zone. Ah, parfait. C'est parfait. Ah bah t'es là! Qu'est-ce que tu fais là, louloute? Voyons. Allez hop. Il m'a dit qu'il y en avait une dans chaque, hein. Je crois. On va quand même fouiller dans le doute. Allez, salut. On va aller voir dans le doute parce que je suis vraiment pas sûr du tout de l'info, quoi. Hop, ça passe. On va voir là. On nettoie tout, hein. Il y a bien une bombe là. Bon, j'étais pas obligé de le tuer, mais je vous avoue que, bon, j'ai pas envie non plus d'être emmerdé. Bon, par où je peux rentrer là-dedans? Mais fais pas des culets, enfin c'est ridicule. C'est C'est pas par là. Il y a une autre entrée? Si c'est devant la caméra, je m'énerve. J'ai pas envie de passer devant une caméra. Au pire, je lui gratte les couilles à la caméra, ça va être marre. Attendez. Voilà, on va la calmer, la caméra. Tiens, pistache. On peut se faufiler par là, non? Mais oui, on peut. Il y a rien d'autre ici? Elle est là, la bombe, mais comment on y accède? Je meurs. Comment on accède à la bebon? On va aller par là. Et là, on la voit, hein. Mais comment y va-t-on? Je pense que c'est par là, on n'a pas le choix. Je peux pas monter là-dessus? Ah. J'ai dû louper un truc, mais quoi? J'ai passé plein de fois devant l'entrée. Sérieux? Putain, j'ai rien cramé, quoi. Voyons voir. Pas d'être là. Oh, ça me trigger! Attendez, c'est où? Attendez, je vais passer les nerfs sur lui 2 secondes. Voilà. Attendez. Faut que je passe en dessous du rouge? Non, mais... Ah, fais pas des cumulettes, c'est ridicule. Tu sais que je me faufile en dessous du rouge pour passer directement. Ah, ça a l'air d'être ça. J'ai l'impression que je vais me faufiler en dessous des tuyaux. J'avais pas vu qu'il y avait un passage dans les tuyaux en fait. Oui, du coup c'est beaucoup plus rapide comme ça.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Ouais. C'est louche. Enfin, du coup, j'ai encore rampé comme un connard pour sortir, quoi. Non, c'est pas que je dois ramper. Là. Du coup, je sais plus, il a insinué qu'il y avait d'autres bombes ou pas? Oui, il a insinué qu'il y avait d'autres bombes. Hein. Est-ce qu'il y en a à l'étage d'en bas? Ou au-dessus, carrément? Peut-être qu'elle a carrément sur le toit. Ouais, pas sur le toit. C'est déjà ça de prix. C'est déjà ça de prix. Je sais plus s'il y a un étage ou pas ici. Attendez. Non, pas ça que je veux start. Le plan est pas très précis quand même. Hein. Ça me dit pas des basses, hein, c'est... Voilà le plan insinu qui a un deuxième étage, hein, mais... C'est pas le bon, quoi. Attendez. Ouais, c'est ça, clairement, c'est pas ça. Allez. Voilà, il y a une espèce d'étage, mais... Ouais, non. Je dois rêver, je dois rêver. My bad, c'est moi qui dois décoder plein pot. Oh. Non mon gars, t'as pas du tout pris une...
Nothing here.
Oh. Pas par là. Ça sert à rien mais c'est classe.
I got him. Send reinforcements. It's the enemy.
Il y a une bombe là.
Over there.
D'accord, il avait un bouclier, j'avais pas vu. J'arrosais pour rien. D'accord.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me!
Merde.
Jack? Jack!
Bon, je retiens. Tirer sur les boucliers, pas bonne idée.
Who's there? Huh? Who's there?
Oh là là, je peux pas faire une mission discrètement.
Not again. We need more patrols.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Ça m'aide pas des masses.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Si je trouvais au moins un ordi. Mais je sais pas où il est l'ordi de cette zone à la con.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Non mais vraiment! Oh!
Dispatching additional unit to Strut F. Don't allow the subject to get away.
Oh, putain. La BD, je m'en fous! Par contre, l'ordi pour revoir la zone, ça
This
m'arrangerait
isn't
ça.
happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Oh là là, mais non, quoi? Cette mort naze! Bon, on va l'emmener ici et on va le faire dodo. Lui au moins il nous foutra la paix. Voilà. Ah! Encore échec. La filtration c'est vraiment pas mon truc hein.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Oh là là là. J'ose pas passer, je sais qu'il est là, quoi. Mais je le vois pas parce que j'ai pas le radar, quoi. Le mec il dort toujours? Putain. Oh. Ah bah remarque j'ai bien fait. C'est pas plus mal, remarque que je l'ai... Heureusement qu'il m'a filé une carte de niveau 1, lui, hein, qui me donne accès à que dalle. Grâce à lui et à sa carte incroyable, j'ai accès à rien du tout, quoi. Je suis vraiment refait, hein. Il y a des balles là, mais ça vaut pas le coup de les récupérer. On va continuer, hein. Je pense qu'on a bien fait le tour des bombes, là. Ah. Bah quoi,
Be careful. There are claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy
Vous en
trap?
paix, Gray Fox.
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Bon bah, il faut un détecteur de mine, mais bon. Joseph, hein. Voilà. Pourquoi s'emmerder? J'ai rien dit. J'ai rien dit. Voilà. Non mais vraiment! Ouais, j'ai le carton.
Raiden, are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Mais marche plus aussi bien que dans le premier, le carton. T'as une chance sur 2 ou sur 3, grosso merdo, qui te met un coup de pied dedans.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you, in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed.
On s'en
went our separate ways
branle.
from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
Il est où le connard qui joue du piano là?
That we were actually working at the same place.
Trouvez-moi ce
That night we went up to
connard.
the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that
Voilà.
coincidence.
Tout le monde
we
comprend le
wouldn't be
message là?
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
Oh!
What?
Take care.
Merci! Merci pour la... Oh là là, le monde entier vous remercie là.
Nothing here. Who's there? There's somebody there.
Hop. Voilà. Oh putain. Oh là là. Ah, un ordi. Ça me sert. Bon, du coup on a le... Bon, déjà je vois pas de bombe ici. C'est bien celui-là, hein. Ouais, c'est ça. C'est bien celui-là. Ah, ça me fait sortir, mais je voulais pas sortir. Oh. Je voulais voir ce qu'il y avait en bas. détecteur de mine. Ça sent en ma zone. Ouais, j'ai l'impression. Je vais voir si on me gratte un PC ou deux. Attendez, il y a un truc là. Ah, mais c'est pas décumulé. Oh. Grenade.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond.
C'est bizarre de se dire que maintenant, il suffit pas de nettoyer la zone pour être tranquille, quoi. C'est. Maintenant, ne serait-ce que nettoyer et endormir tout le monde, les gardes se posent quand même des questions. Ça fait bizarre. Beaucoup de mises à jour en va dans celui-là. Par contre, la grosse mise à jour qui est mauvaise pour moi dans celui-là, c'est que ça parle trop, quoi.
I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time.
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze!
T'as pas fait le 4 non plus d'ailleurs.
You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Ah, pour le moment, préférez-moi c'est le 4. Après, c'est pas mal beaucoup dans le 4, mais ça m'intéressait pas mal. En tout cas, les potes.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Guns of Patriot,
I've been
chaton.
briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No,
Le 4.
she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Bon, j'ai fouillé cette plateforme, mais ensuite, à mon avis, je vais m'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Et il y avait bien une bombe au-dessus. Il y a une bombe au niveau de l'avion. Mais où? Vu. Vu. Comment j'y accède? Je pars par le nez? Voilà.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Alors, cette histoire était rigolote et intéressante, hein, mais... Est-ce que c'était vraiment le moment d'en parler, quoi? Alors, une fois de plus, j'en passais pour un connard ou je ne sais quoi, mais... Est-ce que c'était vraiment the moment pour parler de ça, quoi? Pourquoi en vrai t'as mal à ta patoune? Ah, il y a un truc là-bas, j'avais bien vu. Bon, du coup, sauvegarder.
What's up, Jack?
LOL. Bien, chaton. Allez, sauvegarde terminée.
I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes you've got no choice but to lie.
You're right. I guess it is necessary sometimes.
Rose?
It's nothing. Well, see ya.
Elle te mitonne. Elle te mitonne. Enfin bref. Bon, allez, du coup, là-dessus, bah, ça va être la fin pour aujourd'hui. Et la fin de cette VOD, d'ailleurs, du coup. Bisous YouTube.